To move on to race at number 5, which is the first leg of the 6-up. And the 5th event, 1,200 metres once more. This is a Class 5, though, headed by Victory Music. Drops into Class 5 for the first time. Stack of gear changes. Gameful Jet, possible leader from a wide get. Secura Fighter, Class 5, first time. Enchanted Feeling the same. You're the one for me. Frankie Law, new trainer, his first ever runner. King Steed will roll forward, and Lippergas and Starry Starlids, well, they fought out the finish with Happy Fiery Dragon on the final day last year.
There's a few horses that can race forward, but I think Gainful Jet from the 12, he was in that barrier last start for Zach Purton and he was able to cross and lead. That was his first run for Benno Jung, and I think he'll do the same here. If he takes up the front, I don't think he'll be pressured, and he could get a good run out on the speed. Yeah,
he did win an 800 metre trial last season as well, so he has got that early speed, and here he is, right on cue. How's that? 400 metres for him, just coming down here nice enough. But look, he's going nice enough. Changed stables now with Benno Jung as well. Gold Talent, now he's getting on in age, but he's still got the life in those old legs as well. Under a really nice hold as he comes down here, this particular horse as well. So, although he's in the right grade, Class 5, Brett Preble, nice barrier draw, and I thought he was worth showing track work-wise. And King Steed, another one that's changed stable as well. He's back to 1,200 metres. Matthew Poon will take that little piece off him as well. As you can see, I think Peter Ho's got him going quite nicely, this horse. So, worth showing these ones that have changed stables, gallops with the new trainer.
Formerly with Gary Young, as was You're the One for me, Frankie Law's first runner. Let's start off, though, with, well, it was Starry Starlies and Lippergas basically racing for their careers in Hong Kong.
Well,
last
they
year,
swerved a little bit of a bullet here. I mean, they were on very low ratings, 17 and 16. They actually got elevated to 19. We know that generally the cut-off's 20, so there was a little bit of an allowance there for them to keep going, so you would hope they would run well. The horse I'm going to focus on, though, is Gainful Jet. I think he can cross and lead here. He's now going to have his second run for Benno Jung. I said before, I think B course, the track might favour horses on the lead. I think he'll jump to the front. He'll be rated well by Zach, and they don't chase too hard in Class 5. Clint Hutchison always used to tell me, and I think that'll be evident here.
Yep, I expect him to be in the race for a long period of time. I think he can run really well, and I agree, Brett. I think he'll get across to the front from barrier 12.
All right, Frankie Law, one of the two new trainers to the ranks. Michael Friedman, the other one, doesn't have a runner on the opening day, but this is Frankie's, and he's come up as our early favourite, another one formerly with Gary Young.
Now, he's a 32-start maiden. Now, he's having his first start for the new trainer, Frankie Law, and welcome here, Frankie, as well. He's back to 1,200 metres. He's got Joe Moreira aboard. He's currently 2.3. If I'm betting this race, I'll be betting around him. I think he's far too short, and I think there's a lot of sentiment going into his particular price. He's definitely got ability. He's consistent without winning. I'd put him in on a place line, but I'll take him on a win line.
I'm happy to high-five you there, big fella. I totally agree. I think he's a chance. He should get a nice run. Joe Moreira on, new trainer. I'm sure the horse will run well, but at the price he'll be, shop elsewhere.
All right, OK. Could elsewhere be Happy Century and or King Steed, who we saw there in track work? This is them trialling.
Yeah, good from both these. Now, Happy Century's best run was towards the back of last season when he was placed behind Unique Joyful. And King Steed, look, he's changed stables as well. He has shown ability in the past, more so at Happy Valley, to be fair, than here. But look, with the new stable, a change of environment seems to have done him well.
I've seen a lot of King Steed, and he often trials well like that. He is weak. He is very weak, but 1,200 with a claim for Matthew Poon enhances his strength, gives him a chance. If he's sitting behind Gainful Jet, the claim may reduce. It'll be close, but I hope Gainful Jet will just sneak over the line. That's the way I'm going anyway.
Still sounds you're trying to talk yourself into him a little bit, but...
I've got him in.
You've got him in, all right. Yeah. Paul, for the second of the Class 5s?
Look, I'm going to go one we haven't talked about, a horse that's coming back to the turf. He's downgraded as well into Class 5 for the first time. That was Victory Music. He's been racing on the all-weather. I think he's better suited here to the turf. He's got blinkers on for the first time. So there's a few things in his favour. Welcome here, Tommy Berry, as well. To beat Gainful Jet, I know you like this one, Brett. I think he can go well. And then You're the One for me. He's going to be under the odds. We'll put him in for third, and King Steed we've talked about as well. Now, betting in this race, one's paying 34 and two's paying 12. Be all over that. It'll be a huge quinella. If you want to take the QPs and that, you could throw the favourite in. You're the One for me. He could run a place, but I don't think he'll win. So 1, 2, 8, 10.
I looked at Victory Music. I do like him as a type, but I just didn't like his recent trial. I'm going to go Gainful Jet here. I think win place Gainful Jet. You can go hard. He's a good price. I think he'll charge to the front, and give you a very good sight. King Steed with that little claim, back to 1200, change of stable. He is weak. But he may just be able to sort of fight to the wire. Fantastic Fabio, done very little, trialled enormous under Chad Schofield on the dirt leading in. Looks an improved horse, but it was on the dirt. So whether the turf might go against him, I'm not sure. You're the one for me. Honest, drawn well, Joe on, new trainer, has to go in, but he'd be too short. 2:10, 6:8, 2 win place for me.
Well, there you go. And that is the first leg of the 6 up as well, race number 5.